Hi there survivors, it's Adrian back again. We're in Ark Survival Evolved. This is episode 32 and we're still doing from the beginning, and what we're doing in this episode is we're expanding the base. It's getting a little tight, it's getting a little hard to move around, and so I'm also upgrading. I'm going from wood to stone. So we've had the stone engrams, and what I'm doing now is I'm collecting the material that I need to upgrade. Now, it very quickly fills up. You can see I'm very close to being loaded up. And so this technique that I use here, I need about 20 walls. And so rather than just come out here and collect all the wood and all the stone and go running back with a couple of hundred wood and a couple of hundred stone, I can collect enough material to make a couple of walls. And you see I'm encumbered now, my weight is 180 of 200, and I can make 3 walls. And if I make those 3 walls, my weight drops down significantly. With each wall that's made, it uses about 20 kilos worth of material. And so the idea is to build a lot of the components while you're out in the field, and I can take a lot of this stone off par, and I'll basically take everything here, and we'll see how many walls we can make now. We can make another 5 walls. And so where par was almost loaded down before, by the time I've finished making all these walls, we'll be fresh and we can load up again. I'll put the 5 walls in him. We've got 14 walls in him so far, and we just continue on that way. So I'm going to pause it here and pick it up again when I've got all the walls that I need, and we're going to expand the base. So here we are back at the base, and as you can see from this angle, I've expanded the fence line out. I've brought the fence line out another 2 panels, and so actually I've brought the fence line out another 4 panels, and I've extended this out the side by 2 panels, and I've done that in stone. So we've made quite a few stone components, and let's just have a look exactly what we have got. I've got 7 stone walls here, 14 stone walls there. Now, as long as we're not overdone, we can start to put these walls in on this side here, and I'm going to put them down in my hotbar. I'll put them into slot 6, and I can start to go in here. Wall, 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 6, and again slot 6. Okay, and I'm going to go a couple across the front there, and now across the back I'm going to go 2 in stone. How many have I got left? 5. So I'm going to go stone for 2, and then the rest of them I'm going to do in thatch, because this whole area here is my garden, and that's going to be greenhouse walls. So I'll show you what I mean. Now while we're here, I've got 5 stone floor foundations, and I want to replace the wood with stone. Now the easiest way to do that is I put these down in slot 7, and I click 7, and you can see I can put it anywhere here. So I can replace the floor with stone without causing any damage. Now it blasts all the wooden stuff out of the way. Now if I was to try and demolish the wood, what happens is it demolishes all the items that are sitting on top of the wood. So that's not the technique to use. The technique to use is this: simply replace the stone, replace the wood with stone. Now the same thing we can do with stone walls, but I can actually save some of the stone walls. If I demolish that wall and demolish that wall, I'm getting some material back. So rather than waste it, I can just replace the stone walls as I go, replace the wood walls with stone walls. So let's just make sure we're picking up the right wall. Demolish wood wall up there, demolish wood wall in front of us right there, and hard to move, so if we get rid of a couple of these. Okay, I've got an issue here. Now the issue is, firstly I can't move, but there happens to be a storage box here, so perhaps I can open the storage box and get rid of some of this weight, get rid of a load of this wood. Now I can move. Right, let's try that again. 6. Wall is obstructed. Now the wall is obstructed by the storage box. I've put it too close to the edge. So what I'm going to do is put everything in this storage box. So for now, I'll put all my building materials out here. Dump them in there. Come in here and grab everything out of here. Can't move, so we'll just get rid of some wood until I can move. Still got to get rid of some of this stuff. 236. There's a lot of weight in here. These are all the berries that my Triceratops picked. It's all going in the wrong box. I didn't want it to go in that box. I wanted it to go in the box inside. In there. Everything in there. Yep. Now come back. Now I'll take the wood. 1, 2 is all I can carry at a time. And I'll put that outside. 1, 2. And my axe needs repairs too, so while that's going on, let's fix the axe. Come back, pick up this material from here, and Dimmy's up the top there too, so I'm going to have to demolish the large storage box, unfortunately. Now I'm encumbered, but now I should be able to put this wall panel in. 6 and 6. And look at that. So we're going to have the same problem here. We shouldn't have. We've got a bit of space next to there. So we'll demolish the wall, replace the wall with stone and stone. And how are we looking? Alright, I'm going to get rid of the berries into here. So I'm just going to keep going on with that. I'm going to eventually change this into stone, but what I'm going to do here is, instead of replace this wall, I'm just going to take this wall out, because our base is going to extend right out to here now. So all I need to do is remove these walls. And you can leave the walls in and just put doorways in and that kind of thing, but I find that a bit of a pain. I don't see any real benefit in leaving walls in. You get half the material back when you demolish the wall. And as I said, I'm going to put temporary walls back here, so they're going to probably be thatch walls. So let's get a heap of thatch. Maybe another bundle of fibre, maybe a little bit more wood, and because thatch is pretty easy to replace, I'm going to build say 4 thatch walls. Let's have 4 of these. Just for now, I'll infill this back section here with thatch, and eventually I'll replace it with greenhouse. Right, the next thing is to put ceilings in. This is all okay down here. Back here, still undecided about the front. So again, I'll just use thatch until I've completely decided, because we're not in PvP. We don't expect to get raided by an opposition player, and we really don't expect to get raided by animals because we've got wooden walls outside. We've got some wooden walls. We've got thatch walls. I built these walls out of thatch. I should have built them out of wood. Never mind. So the bottom line is we're not expecting to have any super strength. So we'll just put the thatch walls in there and there. And now all I need to do is put ceilings in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 ceilings. And this is our extension. This is our base extension. Because we've got a few more points to spend. And those points are, I've got 3 more points here. I just spent about 14 points. And now I've got 3 more. So I'm going to put another 2 on health. Now I'm 250 health. 1 on stamina. So I'm 180 stamina and 180 oxygen. And now I'm at level, whatever I am. Let's have a look. Level 61. So I can have a refrigerator. So just coming back a little bit, we can have the fabricator, learn that, the electrical generator, learn that, and the electrical cable, the electrical outlet. All of these electrical cables we'll learn, flexible cable, and the lamp post and the lamp post. Now these two are really good at night. We could finally get some decent lighting outside and we don't have to gamma up. So also let's I think we need the electronics for the generator and the polymer. We're going to start needing to build polymer soon. Just working backwards from here, what else do I need? The metal, we're not going to build metal. We haven't got enough metal to be building metal base. So that's about where we are. So I'm going to leave that episode there for now, and while I'm offline I'm going to finish this roofing over here, and next time I come back we'll build all the electrical equipment. We'll build a fabricator and a generator and so on. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Send us a like and a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. I love having you here and I want to keep making these videos, so we'll see you again in the next one. Take care.